Oh my gosh, who knew that there was a time limit? I've never done this before, so this week has been my first. Um, this week has been my first time doing live, so I didn't even realize that there is a timeline that they give you only so much time. It's pretty crazy. Wow, we were speaking, I guess, for over an hour, and she's coming in the room now. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Tiffany. Patricia, thank you all for jumping back in. Oh my gosh. Steve Obuki, thank you.
We're
I did
back.
not understand that there was like a time thing on Instagram. I mean, I'm learning, you know,
Yeah,
I'm always going to learn.
lifelong.
Robin's back. Thank you. Okay, where we
Yes.
got, you're killing it on Insta Live. Oh, thanks.
Yes, you are.
Well, it's been kind of interesting this week of doing this. And just, I was just committed to it. I was like, I want to celebrate doulas. I want everybody to know that they can get a doula, and everyone to feel that they
Yeah.
have, a knowledge of doulas all over. And I want more doulas working. There's some really great people out here. And I just happen to have a lot of people on my platform,
Yeah.
I just been doing it for a long time. So if I can help more people, like I'm like, child, tag me. Just go ahead and tag me, put me in there, and I'll share it. But that means also you've got to have some integrity with what you're doing, because we're not half stepping out here. We're like
Right.
really.
Because she can vouch for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. We have several people who can vouch for you, which is really
That's
great.
right.
Yeah.
And Robin, yeah, the beautiful thing about what I do, I think, is that I can support so much all the way up until birth, and Robin was on my table a lot before the birth, and so I got a chance to get to know her baby, before.
Exactly. In utero.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
really helps. It really
It
helps.
does. Yeah, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
So all of my information is in my linked tree. My link tree, on
which page? All of them?
All of them. It should be on all of them. My assistant put them there.
All right, girl.
And Judson-Yager.com is my website. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Robin. Yes.
Oh,
well,
Robin, you're so good.
Yeah. So, and Judson-Yager.com is my website, and you can connect with me there. And I love what I do. I feel very led, and I feel very spirit led in everything that I do. And I don't choose the things that I do lightly. So I also don't choose the clients that I work with lightly. I want to make sure that no matter who I'm working with, I'm serving them properly. And so, like you have said before, people are interviewing you, you are interviewing them to make sure that you are a good match.
Yeah.
I can do right by you. And if I don't feel like I can do that, I will make sure that you're supported.
Yep.
Have options for who can support you.
I think that's very important.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where I realize in the space that I'm not the right fit. And I'm not for everybody.
Yeah.
But I know people who are. I'm like, you know what? I don't think this is the right fit. I'm so for you people, but I have some people. I am always trying to refer people, especially if I can't do everything. You can't do everything. There are people who are amazing at this, and they still can't do everything. And still we don't have enough to support birth that's happening. Right. Which is why I started the doula training.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
exactly.
We need more people.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's a new space that we're stepping into, and a new sensitivity. I mean, I just feel like after going through this pandemic, which this quiet time, which we have been forced into, I think was necessary. And my mom said several years ago, it's like, maybe it was like 5 years ago. She was like, I don't know if we can continue this pace.
Mm.
you know, as a planet. Like, I don't know how much longer we can continue.
Ciao.
And so we, you know, and they say, it was like one of the things I loved, like during the pandemic, during the like literal shutdown, it was like, leave it to a mother. Only a mother can get all the kids to sit down at the same time.
My gosh, yes.
Mother
My
Earth
gosh.
was sit down.
Yeah.
But during time, we got more sensitive. I feel like we all really got more sensitive, for better or worse or whatever, coming out of it and trying to go back to normal. There's no normal. We're
Well, there's
stepping
no
in.
going back to anything.
No
That's
going back.
one.
Yes.
But yeah, we did slow down. We did get to dip into another energy. You know, one of the things that I was stressing in these trainings is the importance of rest, the importance of sleep. Like, I don't play about my sleep. As you can see, my life can be nuts, right? But when it's time for me to sleep, I'm sleeping. You know, so I'm usually having to beg somebody's forgiveness. I'm sorry I didn't go. I'm sorry I missed this. I'm sorry I did that. But I can't do all the things I'm doing in community if I'm not taking care of myself. And that means processing, that means sleeping, that means eating well. You know, I stopped drinking during the pandemic. I haven't, all the things, just because I really had to.
I did the opposite. I started drinking more, which I think a lot of people did. Working on that.
Okay, let me rephrase that, because I did have a couple of cocktails. I'm just saying that last year I stopped. But yeah, I was doing the most.
I understand. I
did the most.
Yeah.
But yeah, just realizing that it was a time of really fine-tuning and heightening what I needed to do for myself. And then being able to support everybody else to do the same for themselves, It's important. It's important to know your own thoughts, to be able to hear your own thoughts. And if you're not slowing down and you're not, managing to be still, to listen, you're going to miss more than half of what's going on. We're constantly being spoken to. We're constantly getting downloads from our clients, from the babies, energetic. That energy just kind of permeates everything, and
yeah.
What were we going to say?
We have to remind ourselves that it's all here, because from the time we're little, we get the message that it's outside of us, to listen to our parents, to listen to our elders, to listen to our teachers, to listen, and very few people really get a strong message to listen to you and when you need to stop. And it can be in the middle of the day. I don't care where you are. If you're stop, you need to stop. Yes, we're back.
Oh, you're back, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl is back and Celeste is back. Hey. And also Sarah's back. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Hi, Beth. It's important. I love that Beth just hopped on right now, because we literally took off. We planned a whole takeoff. Like, we're not working. We're just going to heal ourselves. We're going to rejuvenate. We're going to restore. We're going to find our smiles and our humor and our laughter. And we really just left and went away, all of us, a group of us, birth workers, to...
Stuck?
What?
And then didn't you get stuck there?
Oh, that storm. You mean, oh, girl. Leave it to, all of a sudden we get weather and I get stuck and have to run to my car to make it before the winds. Yeah, it's always eventful, never boring. Oh, Patrick. Hello, love. Okay, you guys should follow Patrick, talking about taking care of yourself, being transparent, sharing information in community. Patrick, his work is incredible. Patrick, put your information in the chat. They just need to follow you and listen to what's happening. He's so knowledgeable, and his wife is an amazing doula. Love him. So yeah, it's really important that we give each other space and that we allow for the healing of each other and for the, you know, the things that need to die away that are no longer serving us. We have to do that for ourselves and for each other. I think it's just really important.
I do my best to continue to let go. It's not always the easiest, but you know, we can get very easily. I had a thought I wanted to share, but
okay,
get connected to things, and the thought I was going to share is connected to that. I've been working with a woman who I call my alchemist, and her name is Patsy, and she's on as Patsy Counsels, I believe, but phenomenal. And she was telling me about the Irish have a really great way of speaking. They say, sadness has come to visit me, as opposed to I am sad. Because when you say I am, you are identifying
as that thing.
So when you say sadness has come to visit me as a guest that can leave, then you allow those things to pass through you. And then a friend of mine had also shared with me that when things like jealousy or anger or things that we consider negative to show up, she'll go, oh, jealousy. There you are.
Hi, old friend.
Hi. Hi there. Oh, jealousy has come to visit me.
Yeah.
And then it's like somebody who can come and go. Something.
There's room around it. There's room and space. You don't make it wrong. It's normal. But then we have to dive deeper into it and say, oh, okay, well, why am I jealous? Do I feel like I should do something like that too? And can I do that? What do I want to do? Have your own conversation.
Yeah.
And then do your own thing. You know, if there's something there, we can have a really healthy.
It's coming to inform you. Allow it to speak to you and then see its way out. But the reason I shared that is because the stripping away the things that aren't serving us, if we haven't identified with them, then they can leave easier.
Do you think so? Do you think they'll leave easier if we haven't identified, or do you think that in the identification we can consciously let it go?
No. Identifying them as opposed to identifying with them.
Okay.
Is
yeah.
Right. Identifying your being, like I am sad.
Yeah.
You know, if you identify it, like naming it, and saying I am
I
it.
am.
I am it.
Well, we do that with children, don't we? We're
what?
Like, are you sad, honey? Are you sad? You know.
Yes. We tell them.
Tell them what they're feeling. That's just so wrong.
We project so much, man. Being a parent, I'm like, I
don't know how my kids turned out as good as they did. No, seriously. We're all just trying to figure it out and do the best we can.
There are no rule books. And speaking of which, my child is telling me it's time to go to bed.
Oh, see, I love her. Which one?
The oldest.
The oldest, yep. Tell her I said thank you for letting you spend time with us, for dropping these nuggets of these jewels that you're giving. Don't claim it, just experience the feeling. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Tiffany, you and me both just learning as we go. Yes, love, for sure.
We're all in the same boat. That's the thing that my dad taught me from a very young age. We're all in the same boat. So let's not sink our boat. You know?
Let's support each other. Let's be kind. Let's not malign each other's energy. Let's just be about community.
Yeah. And we're all walking each other home.
We're all walking each other home. And I'm very glad you're going to be there.
Yeah. I'm so glad I get to walk with you.
Yeah. Really grateful for you, love.
Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you. I know. I saved the last one and I just posted it because I don't know how to do a draft. I don't know what to do. I just made up some kind of thing in there. I will go back and edit and add some things, but I'm going to post this too. Okay. My wall looks crazy this week.
does. It sure does.
It looks crazy this week.
And I've really been enjoying it. So
Oh,
thank you.
really? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was thinking, like, people are going to look at my wall and go, what's going on?
No, it's great. It's great because you're doing something and you're doing something like of meaning. And it's like, oh, it sure is doula week.
It's doula week. I just didn't feel like there was enough celebration that I saw. So I was like, well, let me give kudos to all the people. I'm going to keep asking people. And if they want to do it, we might go well into April. I just won't do as many a week. I'll just plan it a little better because I'm busy. But I love you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for jumping into this craft and being willing to participate wholeheartedly and open-heartedly, and for taking the training and finding your way of doing it. I'm thrilled with what's happening with you, and I cannot wait for people to experience how you hold the room. Yeah, because it's lovely.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And that's me, Cheryl. Thank you for all of your comments and for stepping into the conversation, because I really love that. I love having people in the conversation and adding to it. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, Danny just came in too. We're just about to leave. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I really appreciate the conversation. I really appreciate all that you guys have added to it. It just made it a richer, deeper experience. So thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night.
Kiss those girls for me.
I will.
Okay. Good night. Thank you all very much. Hi. Okay.